Kansas City. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, Ripland. What's that?
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down.
Hey, we're good.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art.
Easy.
Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Hey, color.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll run with Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll come to the line now on second and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll tuck it and take off.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start...
That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. yards through 6 points. It is first down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. On second down, Mahomes. Now he takes it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Patrick to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. 43, 43. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
Wait. 15, 15. Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, Piron.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mahomes now on second down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. On the carry is P-Rock. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Mahomes. He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Throwing is Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're good.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That's going to be caught.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Come back! Hey, 57, he's hurt!
A first down throw for Mahomes. That is caught back corner of the end zone.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Easy.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
Color. Attack. 15.
Now, faking the give. That is caught by the tight end.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Attack!
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. A huge play there right off the bat. 65 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
Hey, 43, 15. Right.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Stiff-armed him. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
Well, they're right down here looking for 6. Henry is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
No, we changed it. Hey,
To throw is Jackson. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have cut the lead back down to 2. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's got room to roam. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Jackson. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as... Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
They go play action with Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. Steps away. Now Burrow loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Mahomes to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On the RPO, that's complete right side. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Easy.
Now here's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 37 yards. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Mahomes will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Gotta go.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. Buying time to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They're passing here. Joe Burrow steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 94 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Burrow. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just... And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
11.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
43.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation, because second down, that gives me out.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
11 MT, 11 Thomas. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
11 mighty.
Second down and 6 now from the 42.
Gun.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
11,
so a
11,
big play
11,
coming up for the Bengals
here we
as
go.
they'll indeed go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down. Now Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle made up at the 27.
11 MT, 11 Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down. Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Throwing, Burrow. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. That is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game,
On one, ready?
I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, You better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes second down and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Burrow. And that's complete to Brown. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 69 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Attack, attack. Attack.
Here's Mahomes. Finding Kelsey.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes second down.
Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes. Well, no hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Hey, 43, 15. Attack.
Mahomes to throw it. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Hey, Riblin. Attack.
Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Hey, 11. Gun. Dot.
Here we go with Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Being chased out left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One final try from Mahomes. And it's incomplete. So